The clouds rolled in before dawn. Cold, gray, unforgiving, and somewhere out on 25 kilometers of tarmac, 161 cars are about to enter the most dangerous, most unpredictable racetrack on the planet. This isn't Monaco. This isn't Silverstone. This is the green hell. And this week, it's showing no mercy. The forecast says rain. It says fog. It says temperatures dropping to near freezing in the night. And it says that one man, a four-time Formula One world champion, has never driven this circuit in the dark. So here's the question nobody can answer. Is Max Verstappen ready for what the Nürburgring is about to throw at him? And can a man who's conquered Formula One survive 24 hours in hell? Let's be clear about one thing before we start. This is not a normal race weekend. Qualifying one fired up Thursday afternoon at 1:15 p.m. Central European Time. And by then, the Eiffel weather had already made its statement. Cool temperatures, heavy cloud cover, a 50 to 70% chance of rain hovering over the region all day. Not ideal conditions, not terrible ones either, but the kind that remind every driver, this circuit decides the race, not the driver. Then comes qualifying 2, 8 p.m. local time. Darkness falls over the Nordschleife. And here's where it gets critical. Verstappen himself admitted after the April qualifier, "The only thing I haven't done is drive in the dark." Read that again. The man who broke the GT3 lap record around this circuit in testing. The man who went wheel-to-wheel with endurance legend Christopher Haase, not once, but twice, and held him off down the Döttinger Hohe Straight. That man has never seen this circuit at night. 170 corners, 300 meters of elevation change, blind crests, narrow sections, 0 safety cars, just double yellow flags and code 60 zones, and 161 cars of every speed imaginable, all sharing the same ribbon of tarmac. At night, in the rain, in the fog, and this is just qualifying, because the weather models, they're telling and even dark. Our story for race day. Now you might think, okay, it's wet. Every driver deals with wet tracks. Even Verstappen is a master in the rain in Formula One. But this isn't Formula One. In F1, they red flag the race. They deploy the safety car. They control the chaos. At the Nürburgring, there are no safety cars. When something goes wrong, and at this race, something always goes wrong, you get a yellow flag, a speed limit, and then you deal with it. While 160 other cars are around you, in different classes, at wildly different speeds, some fighting for overall victory, some just trying to survive to the finish line. We already saw what can happen this season. In the April qualifier, a multi-car collision in the Klostertal section claimed the life of Finnish driver Juha Miettinen. The paddock fell silent. A minute of silence was held before the restart. This is the reality of the Nordschleife. And yet, 161 teams still entered, the largest field since 2014. Every multi-day ticket sold out in advance. For the first time in the event's entire history, the danger didn't stop anyone. It drew them in. So why is this year different? Why is this 24 hours unlike any before it? Because of what Verstappen said about Formula One. He called the new F1 regulations anti-racing. He referenced Mario Kart. He said the Nürburgring reminded him of what real motorsport is like, and that he jumps out of the car feeling happy. Think about what that means. A man who has won 4 consecutive world championships, bored by Formula One, energized by the green hell. And he's not the only one watching this battle closely. Christopher Haase, Audi factory driver, multiple 24-hour race winner, has already fought Verstappen twice this season. Twice, they've gone door to door down the Nordschleife at full throttle. After their last battle, Haase said, "It was simply fantastic. Very respectful. Great driving." But Haase also won that April qualifier race, while Verstappen's car sat in the garage with a destroyed splitter, a 28-minute repair, a P39 finish. And here is the twist that nobody is talking about. Verstappen's team has no exemption for top qualifying. No shortcut, no guaranteed front row berth. After their NLS2 disqualification and their mechanical retirement in the April qualifier, Team Verstappen Racing must fight through the entire qualifying gauntlet. Every stage, every elimination round, in a system that demands a different driver for each top qualifying session. The 4-time world champion, starting from zero. Here's what that means in practice. Friday's top qualifying is an F1-style shootout. 3 stages. Elimination format. The fastest 20 from Stage 1 advance. Then 7 more are cut. Then 12 cars, 12, fight for pole position in one final session. And Verstappen must earn every inch of that grid position. The weather forecast for Saturday's race RT, cloudy, potentially dry at 3 p.m., but then 60 to 80% chance of rain overnight. Possibly heavy showers around Saturday evening. Fog patches in the night hours. That means, the moment the sun goes down, this race transforms completely. Tire strategies. Pit call timing. Which sector of the 25-kilometer lap is wet and which is dry? Drivers dealing with conditions changing mid-lap. Sunshine at one end, standing water at the other. And Verstappen, for the first time in his life, will be navigating this at night. Under race pressure. In traffic. With championship-hardened endurance specialists like Kevin Estre, Hassa, and Mirko Bortolotti all hunting the same piece of road. This isn't just about who's fastest. It's about who adapts the quickest when the green hell decides to show its true face. Scenario 1. The weather stays manageable. Verstappen masters the night. Gown on, Juncadella, and hour hold position through the chaos. And on Sunday afternoon at 3 p.m., a four-time F1 champion stands on the top step of the most brutal podium in motorsport. Scenario 2. The rain comes heavy. The fog rolls in at 2 a.m. A car goes off somewhere in the carousel. Code 60 flags ripple around the circuit. And in the madness, experience wins. Hassa navigates it. Estre navigates it. And Verstappen's debut ends not with glory, but with a lesson. Scenario 3. Something nobody predicted. Because on the Nordschleife, it always happens. A red flag. A technical failure. A clash in the dark between two cars that never saw each other coming. And then, 300,000 fans holding their breath, watching a champion prove he can recover from adversity all over again. The green hell has humbled champions before. It's broken cars that were never supposed to break. It's stolen victories from drivers who had it in their hands. So the questions remain. Can Max Verstappen do what no four-time F1 champion has ever done and win on his Nürburgring 24-hour debut? Or will the rain, the night, and 161 rivals remind him that this circuit bows to no one? The race starts Saturday at 3 p.m., and for 24 hours, everything is possible. One thing is certain, the green hell is ready. The only question is he? If you made it this far, you already know this weekend isn't just about endurance racing. It's about a man chasing something Formula One stopped giving him. Something raw, something real. So tell me, does Verstappen win the green hell on debut, or does the Nordschleife write its own story? Drop your prediction below, and don't miss what happens next.